G'day adventurers, how you doing? Brett,
Rob,
and Ben this time. We get out there and do it. Welcome back if you've been before, and welcome if it's your first time. Today we're doing something a little different again. Seems we're doing a bit of that recently. We've done a rafting, which we've not really done much of. We weren't very good at it, but we had fun. Then we're gonna do some four-wheel driving next month in Bibbulmun. And today we're doing geocaching, or caching, Ben? Caching, sorry. Geocaching at Mount Cook, which is about 43 or 44 k's south of Armidale on Albany Highway. Rob kind of bagged out geocaches and geocaching on our trip to Eagle Hill Loop, I think it was. So I took it upon myself, and Ben joined in to get him out on his first trip and try and convert him or change his mind.
Well, I'm going into this with my eyes open, and I'm not going to be closed off. We'll see what it's all about.
He's open to change.
I'm open to change. Yeah.
No, just not open to preparing.
Well, that's exactly.
But hey, yeah.
I had my
Can't teach an old dog
what geocaching is or was, but let's see what it's all about and have a go at it.
Let's go out there. Let's get there. We've got about 35 k's to go. See you at Mount Cook. Well, there goes that idea.
They don't know that.
Mount Cook is closed today.
D4 are doing a burn?
Department of Parks and Wildlife are doing a burn off, which is, well, it's got to happen. So we got to change our plans. So we're going back a few k's, and we're going to go to Sullivan's Rock and do the 3 Mountain Trail, which Rob and I have been planning on doing for a little while. And Ben's got lots of geocaches on his little app that at the 3 Mountain Trail, so we'll just go do that. But in the meantime, Ben found another cache somewhere around here. Rob's found it. What's on the paper, Ben?
Signatures of all the people who found it before us.
So when you find them, you log in. Well, that's our first geocache. Rob found it before I did, but I was talking to you guys, so that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. It's literally like, I don't know, 20 meters from Albany Highway, which is kind of cool. Just in a random spot along the highway. I guess you could just stop and check them out on the way. Anyway, we'll head to Sullivan's Rock now, and we'll go look for a whole bunch more. We're at Sullivan Rock picnic area, the start of the 3 Mountains Trail now. All right, parked up, ready to go. It's a bit overcast actually. So where we park, we're on the right hand side of Albany Highway going south. We got to cross the road, cross Albany Highway to get to the side where we start the Sullivan's Rock Walk, the 3 Mountain. Well, we're finally on trail. We are at the top of Sullivan Rock, which is after a first little climb, which is quite steep. Got the heart rate up, but it's basically the starting point of the 3 Mountain Trail on Albany Highway, just south of Jarrahdale Road. It's a short, probably 20-minute drive from Armidale, and yeah, probably one of mine and Rob's favourite places to come. Wasn't planned today, as I've already said. We were planning on coming to do Mount Cook, which is over in the distance, over there somewhere. But Deepore are doing a burn. Oh well, we'll hit the trail. We've got about 1 kilometre before our first geocache. So yeah, let's go get it. Alright, we're on trail now finally. Across Sullivan's Rock, and you can see the first mountain. I think it's Mount Randall in the distance. We're here with Ben. Ben's joined us today because he's our geocache amateur. I want to call him an expert. He's not happy with it. But he's the main reason we're out here today, because he's got the knowledge that we don't, and we're here to teach Rob. What's just happened, Ben, that makes you think we've already got Rob on side?
Because we're going for a cache that's 1 kilometre away, and Rob's already trying to surmise where it is because he's been to the location before, which means he's mine.
He's mine. Rob and I have been here before. We know like the locations, like the points of interest and stuff like that, the crossroads. And back a bit further, he was like, oh, I wonder if that geocache is like at that crossroads where we turned last time. And Ben's like, got him. Got him. We thought we'd get him, but we didn't think we'd get him this early, but that's good. So we'll have another check now of where it is, and we'll see if we can find it. Ben will probably find it quick like he did the last one on the side of Albany Highway, and it'll take us a little bit longer because we're not as bright as Ben. Monadnock's A is the name of it. Oh, it's right in front of us. It's underneath that big boulder, I reckon.
Oh, there's little tokens and things in here.
Show us what's in there.
There's a little sign-in list.
Sign-in list.
And a whole bunch of little trinkets and things. So the owners are the ones who are responsible for maintaining it. So if the log's full up, you make a little comment saying that the log's full. Yeah. The owner hikes out and replaces it.
Rob will sign it with get out there and do it. And that's number 2. Well done, lads. And this is the reason why they do it, right? Chasing this geocache gets you here to look at that. Beautiful. Not that you should really need another reason to get out here other than to just see it and go for a walk and a hike. But yeah, awesome.
Cut that.
I'm not sure I can.
Yeah.
Right, packs are off. Packs are off. We're looking for a geocache. What's this one called, Ben?
Lend me your ear.
Lend me your ear. Well, we've abandoned the search for that geocache. Because they got, well, Ben says there's too many muggles, and when you're looking for them and people come along, you're not supposed to tell them what you're doing. So we've carried on because they're kind of setting up a bit of a picnic there to have a stop and a break, and they're doing the Bibbulmun all the way to Albany, which is pretty cool. So we'll carry on to the next one, and that's where we're going. It looks tiny on the GoPro. I promise you it's not. It's going to be a fun climb. So we've come across, how many hikers have we seen? We saw 3 in the first group, we saw 2 just then. So we've seen 5 hikers. This 3 Mountains trail is predominantly on the Bibbulmun Track. It goes from Sullivan's Rock picnic area, where you park the car, all the way out to the Monadnocks Bibbulmun hike camp hut, where the Bibbulmun hikers stay the night. The first couple of people we saw are doing Kalamunda to Albany, so the full Bibbulmun, and then the group we just saw then are doing, they did Sullivan's Rock to Monadnock's hut, stayed the night, and now they're just heading back, which is pretty cool. We might do that one day. Probably a bit late to decide to do that now. We don't have all the gear, but we've just started our climb up, I want to say Mount Cuthbert. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, let's put the cameras down and focus on the climb. This is a tougher one than the first one. All right, geocache number 3. We didn't find number 2 because we were interrupted. This one's called Monadnock's B. So let's go somewhere near this rock somewhere. I'm gonna go around the other side and have a look. Are we putting this in there now? Have you taken a photo?
Trackable bug. So someone can pick that up and then
like ceramic.
And then take it with them.
So how do these work, Ben? So that's a trackable. Yeah.
It's got a little code on it.
It's got a code on it.
And you log that code with the app.
And you
where
can
you drop it.
Yeah.
And then someone else can pick it up and take it to another place. So I can't even remember where we picked that one up from.
So you picked this up at another cave?
Somewhere up north. Somewhere up sort of around Newman Way.
Oh, way up north.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you drop this, and then maybe one day someone will
else
come
will
grab
pick it
this
up,
and
pick
take
it out of
somewhere
there.
else.
And move it up somewhere else. If you keep the code, you can check up on it and watch where it goes and where it's been.
Cool.
That's wicked. We might do that on the channel. See where it goes next. All right, we've made an executive decision. We are not continuing the trail. We're going to go and make our way back to the car so we can go searching for another little spot that we want to go have a look at and record the podcast there as well. This is cool. Look at this bloody rock, it's huge. So we're going to go off trail for a bit, which might be somewhat treacherous. Going for a little valley of bloody giant rocks, but this should be fun. See you back at the car. We're going to go through the two biggest rocks there because that's the coolest thing to do. Look at this tree. This tree goes up there and then goes straight up again. That is cool.
Wow. Oh, that's epic. It's falling over and then it's just
That
like,
is-
fuck you, I'm keeping it going.
That is just nature at its best. I don't want to grow that way. I'm going to grow this way instead. We're climbing down a really steep cliff. Well, not cliff, rock face. But it was wasn't the easiest of climbs. Saw a couple of lizards and a scorpion up there. That was cool. Rob's up ahead, busting a path. Saw a very cool little valley of rocks, big boulders. That was cool. That's the kind of stuff you don't see if you stay on the path, but it's certainly a lot more dangerous going this way. That's what makes it fun. This is so cool. Well, we had a little break. We just did an epic little climb down. We're back heading towards the main vehicle access road. This is probably not recommended. There is a trail here. This is not recommended.
Trail, mate. That's not a human trail.
But it's fun. So I'm not going to tell you to go out and do this stuff all the time. But yeah, it's very cool. Just if you're going to do it, be really safe. Make sure you're with people, because if you hurt yourself, someone else can go get help. Don't be silly. All right. Have fun safely. This is an
Really old
Australian grass tree that grows over there
It's a centimetre a year.
and then up there.
So that's been laying down.
That is epic. That grass tree fell over, well,
100 years ago.
I'd like to say 100 years ago, and then has just grown upwards from there. That is absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. Google says that they grow, I thought they grew 1 to 2 centimetres a year, but Google says they grow 1 to 6 centimetres a year. So it's like 1.8 metres tall. So, well, from the bend. So, I don't know. Someone do the maths for me and let me know in the comments how many years it could be. If it grew the quickest, it could at like 6 centimetres a year. That's still a lot of years that it's been lying over and then just grown upwards. Very, very cool. Nature is awesome. Pick a direction, old boy, any direction. Okay. Except that one. What happened, Ben?
I fell in the water. What do you think?
You fell in the creek.
I mean, we wouldn't laugh at our mates
Bullshit.
and their misfortunes, would we?
Nah.
Never.
You lying bastard.
So Ben thought it was a good idea. We were looking for a spot to go. We were in a what you might call a Hakea forest, and there's a creek that runs through this little Hakea bit. And Ben thought, look at that, you can see how thick it is.
The tree to
We're going to cross through this tree.
Every fucking god he can that you've
So we're gonna cross on this tree. But yeah, Ben fell in the water. It wasn't funny.
When he gets about halfway, we should jump on this limb and see if he can jump in the middle.
Well, that was the easiest way to cross that. That's the benefit of being patient, hey?
Didn't realise the river was there.
Look, I love your enthusiasm, Ben. Just tell me what you told me then. You didn't realise what was there?
I didn't realise the creek was there.
Ah, the one that you fell face first in.
Yes.
That's all right.
Last cup of coffee.
Last video that we put out a couple of days ago when we were recording was the rafting video, and Rob had a funnier incident.
My reverse somersault into the river.
Which we unfortunately didn't get either of these on camera. Knowing my luck, the first one we get on camera will be me.
Hells yeah.
But well, we're back on the main trail now. We're going to book it quite quick back to the car and get a podcast recorded, and we might go do a little bit of exploring to find this. Just around the corner there's a weird little area that has like some limestone carved statues. Last time we were out here, or not last time but a while ago, we found them and did some research into what they are, and we think that they are like the statues from The Exorcist, the movie. I haven't seen it, but yeah, I don't know what the meaning of them is, but it's weird. If we find it, we'll show you. But yeah, let's go for an explore. Just on the information for this trail, we haven't done the whole thing. We did 2 of the mountains. We did Mount Randall and Mount Cuthbert, but the idea here is 3 mountain trails. So you got Mount Randall, Mount Cuthbert and Mount Vincent, and it's 15 k's from the Mount Sullivan Rock to the Monadnock's hut on the Bibbulmun Track, and that's the trek. It's one way, 15 k's. There's a main path that we're on now, like just a vehicle access track that can take you back to the highway, and it's about 3 or 4 k's back to the car, or you can go back the full 15 k's along the trail, which a lot of people do. They'll hike out, they'll do 15 k's one day, camp at the Monadnock's hut, and then hike the rest back the next day. But yeah, we're just out here for the day looking for some geocaches. I think we got 2 on the way back, Ben. We got 1 on the way back to the car, which we'll have a look for. But yeah, Free Mountain Trail, really awesome. It's on the All Trails app, which has really good mapping, which we haven't followed it today, but we've had a good look at it, and it follows it really nicely. But it's part of the Bibbulmun as well, so it's
well maintained.
It's well maintained and well marked out with the Bibbulmun trail markers.
I'm very active today.
Yeah, lots of people here today. I reckon we've seen 10.
Yeah, nearly.
I don't reckon we've seen 10 in the whole time we've done this, like 5 or 6 times. I don't reckon I've seen 10 across those 5 times. So yeah, lots of people out today. Good weather though, so it makes sense.